We're going to use this deck of playing cards to create something a little unusual. In this case, we only need 4 of the cards to make our invention, and that is the 4 kings. And we're going to use these kings to create a time machine. And that's all we need are just these 4 kings. Of course, if you want, you can have someone check out the kings. They are exactly what they appear to be. And we're going to use them to create the time machine, like I said. So this is the beginning of the trick. This is the time machine. All I'm holding here are the 4 kings. But we can use the time machine to travel to the end of the trick. We move forward in time, we'll go to the very end where the kings have found 1 playing card. And believe it or not, that is the card you selected. Now it's sort of weird because this is the end of the trick. I'm holding the kings, your selected card is on the table, but we actually haven't had you choose a card yet. I tell you what, we need to go back to the beginning and have a card selected. So let's turn back the hands of time. Now we're back at the beginning, and you can choose a card. Now I know it's a little weird because the card you're going to choose is the card that the kings have already found. Sort of a paradox, but that's okay. We can try this anyway. I'll go through the cards and you just say stop. Right here, perfect. The 9 of spades. That's going to be your selected card. The card the kings have already found. Now we're going to sandwich the 9 inside the time machine. So I have 2 kings, and then your 9, and then 2 more kings. And if we use the time machine to go forward in time, we're now back at the end of the trick. Back to where all I have are those 4 kings. And if all I have are the kings, that must mean we're at the end of the trick. And it must mean that that card that's been on the table is actually your selection. And if we take a look, we can see that actually we went back in time once more, back to when I was holding the 4 kings and your 9 of the spades was on the table.